Good morning. It is nice to have you all join this morning. My name is Sweta. Sweta does yoga. We'll get started in a comfortable seat, sitting on your bottom, on a block, or a cushion. Wherever you are, get into a nice comfortable seat, grounding in through your sit bones, lifting your spine, relaxing your shoulder and any spaces in your body. If you notice that your shoulders are coming past your hips, lean back a little bit more. Or if you're leaning back too much, come back and stack your shoulders directly on top of your hips. Begin to close your eyes or have a soft gaze a few feet in front of you. With every inhale, lengthen through your spine. Make your spine nice and long. And with every exhale, release any tension you might be feeling in any part of your body, or maybe even in your mind. Take a moment to set an intention for your own practice. Whatever intention you want that to be. Begin to deepen your breath, filling up your diaphragm and your lungs. So much so it feels like your breath is going into your upper lungs and rolling over your shoulders, holding it at the top. Exhaling slowly and gently out of your mouth, making your exhale longer than your inhale. Two more breaths here. Come back to your normal breath. And begin to deepen your breath again, this time inhaling and exhaling in and out of your nose. Ujjayi breath, constricting your breath in the back of the throat so that it is audible. Moving at the speed and pace of your own Ujjayi breath. Take at least 5 Ujjayi breaths here. Ujjayi breath helps with any challenging poses, supports you in really opening up those muscles in your body, relaxing those muscles, being able to stretch into those muscles a little bit more. Using Ujjayi breath can help you in those challenging poses and reduce stress and anxiety, calming your nervous system. Today we will be matching breath with movement. With every movement, there will be a breath. Whenever you're done with your 5 Ujjayi breaths, roll over your knees onto hands and knees. Hands directly below your shoulders, knees below your hips, coming into your tabletop position. Make sure your joints are in line with one another. Again, hands directly below your shoulders. Hips are stacked above your knees. If you look in between your thighs, make sure you can't actually see your feet between your thighs. Hide your feet behind your thighs. On your inhale, lower your belly, lift your chest towards the sky. Exhale, belly towards your spine, drop your head for cat. Taking a few cat-cows on your own, moving at the speed and pace of your own breath. Taking any movements that might feel good to you right here. Possibly moving your hips side to side. Or moving your hips in a circular motion, taking up space, really using the space around you and breathing with each movement. And if you are circling your hips, go in the opposite direction. Inhaling forward, exhaling back. Inhale forward, exhale back. Inhale forward, exhale back. Come to your hands and knees, curl your toes under and lift your knees just an inch or two off the ground and hover here and breathe. Belly towards your spine, really pushing the floor away. Exhale your knees back down. Press your palms and your fingers firmly into the mat. Curl your toes under. Lift your hips up and back for downward facing dog. Keep your knees bent a lot here. Push the floor away, trying to reach your chest towards your thighs. And then gently pedal through your feet, opening up your calves and your hamstrings. Making any subtle and gentle movements in your body. Let the weight of your head go in between your arms. The point of downward facing dog is to lift your hips up, lengthen through your spine, and then gently trying to reach your heels towards your mat. Bend your knees, look in between the palm of your hands, and gently take small baby steps towards your hands at the front of your mat and fold over your legs. Gently sway side to side. Bend your knees a lot and come to rise one vertebrae at a time. Roll your shoulders at the top, open up your palms. Inhale your arms up. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bend your knees, plant your palms, step your right and left foot back into a high plank pose. Make sure your wrists are directly below your shoulders. Reach your heels back, push the floor away. Reach your head forward. You want to go in opposite directions here and belly towards your spine. On your exhale, lower your knees, chest and chin all the way down. Keep your elbows tucked towards your ribs. Inhale up, baby cobra. Exhale, push up and back through downward facing dog. Take 3 breaths here in downward facing dog. Begin to take baby steps towards your hands until you reach the top of your mat. Fold over. Inhale up, halfway lift. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, reverse all the way back up. Exhale, palms to your heart. Open up your hands. Tadasana, mountain pose. Inhale, your arms up. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bend your knees, plant your palms, come into your high plank. On your exhale, lower knees, chest and chin all the way down. Inhale, up, baby cobra. Exhale, push up and back through downward facing dog. Take 3 full breaths here. On your last exhale, look in between the palm of your hands, bend your knees, step or hop your feet to your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, release. Inhale, reverse all the way back up. Exhale, open up your palms, sit back into a chair pose. Lengthen through your spine, bring your tailbone down. Take a breath here. Exhale, fold over. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bend your knees, plant your palms, step or hop back into a high plank. As you exhale, on your next exhale, lower knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog or baby cobra. Exhale to downward facing dog. Take 5 full breaths here. Find stillness in your downward facing dog. On your next exhale, bend your knees, look in between the palm of your hand, step or hop your feet to your hands. Inhale, up, halfway lift. Exhale, fold in. On your inhale, sit back into a chair pose. Exhale, come to stand. Bring your hands in front of your heart. Open up, Tadasana, mountain pose. And that was a variation of Surya B. We'll do the full variation now. Inhale, your arms up. Bring your palms together. Sit back into a chair pose. Take a breath here. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your palms, step or hop back. Chaturanga. Inhale, up, half, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale your right leg towards the sky. Exhale, plant your right foot in between the palm of your hands. Plant your left foot on a 45-degree angle. Come up to warrior one. Exhale, plant your hands on either side. Chaturanga. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale your left foot towards the sky. Exhale, plant your left foot in between the palm of your hands. Plant your right foot on a 45-degree angle. Inhale up, warrior one. Exhale, plant your palms on either side. Step your left foot back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take 5 full breaths here. Find stillness in your downward dog. Bend your knees, looking between the palm of your hands. On your exhale, hop or step your feet to your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, come into Utkatasana, chair pose. Exhale, come to stand. Bring your hands in front of your heart. Open up your palms. Tadasana, mountain pose. Pause here, take a moment to notice your breath and come back to your intention. Inhale your arms up. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bend your knees, plant your palms, step or hop back into a high plank, chaturanga. Meet in downward facing dog. Inhale your right foot towards the sky. Exhale, right knee to nose. Curve your spine, belly in. Exhale, right knee out. Inhale your right leg towards the sky. Keep reaching. Exhale, right knee to right elbow. Inhale, right leg out. Exhale, right knee step in between your palms. Come up to a high lunge. Keep your left knee up, really push that left heel back and bend into that right knee. Relax your shoulders away from your ears. Open up to warrior two. Parallel your left foot. Reach your arms in opposite directions. Make sure your shoulders are stacked above your hips. Bend into your right knee a little bit more. Flip your right palm over, reverse your warrior. On your exhale, come back to warrior two. Breathe here. Cartwheel your arms down. Step your right foot back. Take your flow or meet in downward facing dog. Take 3 breaths here. Inhale your left leg towards the sky. Reach it nice and long. Exhale, left knee to nose. Hover here. Belly in. Inhale, left leg out. Exhale, left knee to left elbow. Inhale, left leg out. Exhale, step your left foot in between the palm of your hands. Come up to a high lunge. Square your hips off with the mat. Reach your right heel back. Bend into your left knee. Breathe here. Set up your feet for warrior two. Opening up your hips, external rotation. Stack your shoulders on top of your hips. Reach your arms in opposite direction. Bring your gaze over your left middle finger. On your exhale, bend into your left knee a little bit more. Flip your left palm over. Reverse your warrior. Come back into your warrior one. Breathe here. Cartwheel your arms down. Take your flow. Meet in a child's pose, opening up your hips. Bring your big toes to touch and sit back into a child's pose. However you want to get here, whether you want to flow or not. Come into a child's pose. Come back to your intention. Gently massage your forehead on the mat beneath you. Begin to press your hands into the mat. Inhale up. Lift your hips up and back for downward facing dog. Bend your knees. Look in between the palm of your hands. Step or hop your feet to your hands. Inhale up. Halfway lift. Exhale, release. Inhale, reverse all the way back up. Bring your palms to your heart. Open up your hands. Come to the top of your mat if you're not there already. From this position, step your right foot back. So there's about 2 feet of space between your left foot and your right foot. Bring your hands to your hips and gently fold over Parsvottanasana, pyramid pose. Option to bring your hands to the floor or to blocks if you have them. If not, you can bring them to your shins or wherever your hands will land on your legs. Let the weight of your head go. And just feel this position wherever you might feel it in your body. Put a little micro bend into your left knee. Bring your hands back to your hips and gently come to rise. Shift your weight into your left leg so you're coming up onto your tippy toes on your right. Bend into your right knee. Grab a hold of your right foot with your right hand. And you want to open up your arms. So the way you're holding your foot, I'm going to show you by moving to the side. You're going to hold your foot just like this. Okay? So if you have it like this, switch the positioning to the inside of your foot. From here, reach your left arm up. I'm going to demonstrate this way. Knees are in line with one another. Hips are squared with one another. We don't want our hips opening up. We want it to be square with one another. We're going to work our way into Natarajasana, dancer's pose. Lord of the dance pose. As you exhale, gently lift your foot up. Not going to lean forward yet, not until you absolutely have to. So find your balance first. And then lift your right leg up. Keep your hips squared, and then you'll naturally begin to lean forward. Bring your gaze up a little bit more than down to your hands. Breathe here. Keep your hips square. And as you exhale, gently come back down. And that was just for your right side. So again, we're going to step back into that pyramid pose. Hinge at your hips, fold over your legs, bring your hands to the mat. Breathe here. Bend into your left knee, step your right next to your left, fold over your legs. Gently sway side to side. Take your peace fingers and wrap them around your big toes. Bend your knees a lot if you can't reach your toes. It's okay to bend your knees and reach your toes. On your inhale, try to lengthen through your spine, lengthen through the back of your legs. And as you exhale, bend your elbows, bring your chest towards your upper thighs. It's okay if your knees are bent. Protect your hamstrings. Let the weight of your head go. Release your toes. Gently come up one vertebrae at a time. Roll your shoulders up, back, and around. Open up your palms. Step your left foot back about 2 feet behind you. Right foot is in front. Both toes are pointing towards the front of your mat. Bring your hands to your hips and hinge from your hips forward. Parsvottanasana on this side. Pyramid pose. Again, bring your hands to the mat, a block, or to your shins. Let the weight of your head go. Feel this pose wherever you might feel it in your body. Bring a micro bend into your right knee. And then wherever you are, bend into your right knee, step your left foot to meet your right. Actually, no, step your left foot back. Bring your hands to your hips and come back to a standing position. Shift your way into your right leg and point at your left toes. Bend into your left knee, grab a hold of your left foot. You might stay just right here, but that's totally fine. Wherever you are in this position, just breathe into the pose. Keep your hips parallel. Reach your right arm up. And as you exhale, as you breathe, lift that left leg up and behind you. Feel the stretch where you might continue to parallel your hips. Bring your gaze up more than down. You might notice differences on either side of your body. Maybe one side's more flexible, maybe one side's more balanced. If you fall out just like I did, come right back into it. And gently come back to standing. Bring your feet together, hands by your side. Bring your hands to your hips, hinge from your hips, leaning forward, folding in. Bend your knees a lot this time and place your hands underneath your feet. On your inhale, come up to a halfway lift, as much as you can. Exhale, bend your elbows horizontally, bring your chest towards your upper thighs, and fold in. Nod your head yes, shake your head no, let the weight of your head go. Release your hands from underneath your feet, halfway lift. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, reach your arms all the way up. Exhale, bring your hands in front of your heart, open up your palms, close your eyes here, come back to your intention that you set in the beginning of your practice. Okay. Open up your eyes. Let's go ahead and open up our stance. Toes pointing towards the outside, heels in. Inhale your arms up. Exhale, arms down. Bring your hands to your hips. Hinge from your hips. Lean forward a little bit more so your hips are above your ankles. Adjust your feet as needed. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold in. Wherever you are in your practice, that might be bringing your forehead to, bring the top of your head to the ground. It might be reaching for your ankles or reaching underneath you. Whichever variation you want to take, go ahead and take it. Wherever you are in your variation, bring your hands directly below your face. Plant your left hand down, open up from your right. Exhale your right hand down, plant your right hand down, open up from your left. Exhale your left hand down. Reach your hands over to the right side as if you're trying to do a straddle downward facing dog. Feeling this position wherever you might feel it in your body. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, walk your hands over to the other side. Adjust your feet as you need to protect your knees. Continuing to breathe and continuing to reach to this side. On your inhale, come back to center. Bring your hands to your hips. Inhale back up. Heel toe your feet in. Good. Open up your feet to the outer edges of your mat. And on your exhale, sit all the way down to Malasana squat. Opening up your hips using your elbows. Maybe shifting your weight side to side. Lift your spine nice and long. And breathe here. If you have crow in your practice, you may practice it at this time. Otherwise, just breathing into this pose right here, opening up your hips. Releasing any tension you might be feeling. And then wherever you are, meet me in Navasana boat pose. Coming onto your bottom, lifting your feet up. Option to hold the back of your knees. Lengthen through your spine. Option to release, option to extend your legs long. Wherever you are in your boat pose, take that variation. Breathe into your boat pose. Option to go from low boat to high boat, whatever variation you want to take. And then wherever you are, place your feet down and gently roll down onto your backs. Setting up for a bridge variation. Bring your feet as wide as your hips. Close enough towards your sit bones that you can tickle the back of your heels with your middle finger. Bridge variation 1. Inhale, lift your hips up. Imagine you have a block in between your thighs. You're going to squeeze that block together. Protect your lower back and knees. Come into your natural Ujjayi breath. Take at least 5 breaths here. Continuing to lift the hips up. On your last exhale, gently lower down 1 vertebrae at a time. Bring your feet as wide as the mat. Windshield wiper your feet. Come back to your bridge pose, setting up your feet hip width distance apart. Take bridge variation 1 or bridge variation 2. Walk your shoulders underneath you. So inhale your hips up. Walk your shoulders underneath. Option to interlace your fingers. Keep your arms and interlaced fingers pressed into the ground. Lift your hips up. 5 Ujjayi breaths here. Again, imagine you're blocking between your thighs and you're squeezing together. Release your interlaced fingers. Gently come down 1 vertebrae at a time. Bring your feet as wide as the mat. Windshield wiper your knees, releasing tension in your lower back. For your next variation of bridge, you can go into full wheel. Option to use any variation of bridge pose, bridge 1, bridge 2, using your hands to prop your hips up. If you have a block, placing a block underneath your sacrum, coming into a more restorative bridge. Those of you going into full wheels, bring your hands directly above your shoulders, fingers pointing towards your shoulders. On your inhale, come up. Pause at the top of your head. Take a breath here. Inhale, push all the way up. Opening up the front of your body. Really press the floor away. Reach your chest forward. Take at least 3 breaths here. Gently lower 1 vertebrae at a time. Bring your knees as wide as the mat. Windshield wiper your knees side to side. Extend your left leg long, hug your right knee into your chest. Fold your right knee over to the left, open up your right arm, supine twist, Supta Baddha Konasana. Bring your gaze over your right shoulder and breathe. Hug your right knee back into your chest. Grab a hold of the inside of your right foot, half baby. Pulling your right knee towards your right armpit. Keeping your left leg activated, point your left toes towards your face. Dorsiflex your foot. You can keep your left hand on top of your left hip to push it down. And then let go of your right leg. Notice the difference in your right and left leg at this time. Hug your left knee in. Extend that right leg nice and long. Let your left leg fall over to the right side. Open up your left arm. Keep your left shoulder grounded. Supta Baddha Konasana on this side. Bring your gaze over your left shoulder. Hug your left knee in. Open up your hips, coming into a half baby on this side. Dorsiflex your right foot. Pull your left knee towards your left armpit. And breathe. Go ahead and hug both knees into your chest. Gently sway side to side. Open up both knees, coming into a full happy baby. Option to stay here, gently sway side to side, or extend one leg at a time, or both legs. Try to keep your sacrum towards the ground as you come into your happy baby. Option to stay here in your happy baby. Work on your shoulder stand, headstand, handstand, whichever variation of inversion you'd like to take. Legs up the wall. Whatever you need right now for the next 3 minutes, and then we will meet in a Shavasana. I'll walk you through some breathing exercises in Shavasana. For those of you who are new to yoga, Shavasana is lying down on your backs, palms facing the ceiling, and just relaxing your entire body in this position. Anyone taking any inversions, gently come back down and join us in a Shavasana. I'm going to walk you through a Yoga Nidra. Yoga Nidra is yogic sleep. It's the position, it's the point between meditation and actual sleep. So if you fall asleep, that's completely fine and completely normal. Wherever you are in your practice, maybe that's what your body needs. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Exhale, sigh it away. Deep breath in through your nose. Exhale, sigh it away. With each deep exhale, feel your body sinking a little bit deeper and closer into the floor beneath you. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, sigh it away. In Yoga Nidra, I'm going to give you a set of directions. You may choose to listen to those directions or just focus on the sound and pace of your own breath, inhaling and exhaling. Bring your awareness to your right foot, wiggling your toes, rolling your ankles. Imagine a ball underneath your right foot. You're trying to hold this ball. Point your toes and squeeze this ball. Curl your toes in. Hold that muscle in that right foot. Continue to hold it. Feel those muscles in your ankles constricting to hold this ball. Continuing to breathe. Take a deep breath in. Exhale and release your right foot. Bring your awareness into your right calf muscle. Make a strong muscle in just your calves, either pointing or flexing your foot, whichever way, as long as you're holding that calf muscle. Continue to breathe. Take a deep breath in. Exhale and release your right calf muscle. Bring your awareness into your right hamstring and thigh, your right glute. Make a strong muscle in those major muscles in your right leg. Continue to breathe. Take a deep breath in. Exhale and release those muscles. Bring your awareness into your left foot, wiggling your toes and rolling your ankles. Imagine a ball underneath your left foot, trying to hold that ball, making a muscle in your foot, curling your toes in, really feeling those muscles in your left ankles. Continue to breathe. Take a deep breath in. Exhale and release that left foot. Bring your awareness to your left calf muscle, making a muscle in your left calves. Hold that muscle, hold it a little bit tighter. Continue to breathe. Take a deep breath in. Exhale and release. Bring your awareness to your left hamstring, your thigh, your glute, your quads. Make a muscle in those major muscles in your left leg. Take a deep breath in. Hold this muscle. Exhale, release. awareness into both of your legs. Make a strong muscle in both of your legs, so much so your legs may begin to rise off the ground, your glutes are lifting, your hips off the ground, everything is tight, you're continuing to breathe. Take a deep breath in. Exhale and release your legs. Let your legs be. Bring your awareness into your abdomen, making your abs nice and long, stretching your abdomens. Take a deep breath in. Exhale and release your abs. Bring your awareness to your chest, puffing your chest out. Continuing to hold this muscle in your chest, using your breath to expand your chest. As you exhale, feel the back of your body sink a little bit deeper and closer into the mat beneath you. Bring your awareness into your head, neck, and shoulder. On your inhale, lengthen through your neck, making your neck nice and long, moving your shoulders away from your neck. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, relax your shoulders away from your ears. Find stillness. Bring your awareness to your face, scrunching your eyes, nose, and mouth into a tight little ball on your face. Continue to breathe. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, release the muscles in your face. Bring your awareness to the top of your head. Imagine a soft white light at the top of your head. As this white light enters the crown of your head, into your brain, into your face, imagine it releasing, letting go of any tension within your body as it travels down your body, your neck, your ears, making its way towards your shoulders. Feel complete relaxation. Let the tension go. And allow this soft white light to continue to travel down your body and into those spaces and crevices that need to be released. Until it reaches all the way down to your toes and out of your body. Letting go of anything negative, any toxins. Bring your awareness to your ears. Focus on the sounds that are outside of the room or space that you are in right now. Acknowledge those sounds. And let those sounds go. these sounds within the space that you are in right now. Acknowledge those sounds. Let go of those sounds. Bring your awareness to your ears. Focus on the sound of your own breath. Inhaling and exhaling. As you inhale, where is the oxygen going in your body? Imagine it coming into your body. What does it look like? And as you exhale, where is the oxygen leaving from your body? What does it look like? Where is it going? Focus on your breath, inhaling and exhaling. Let it wander. Notice that your mind has wandered. And come back to focusing on your breath. Back to your breath, focusing on your inhaling and exhaling. Bring your awareness back to your breath. Bring your awareness into your body. making any gentle movements that feel good to you. Reach your arms long above your head and point your toes. Give yourself a nice long stretch. Bend your knees. Roll over to the right side into the fetal position. The fetal position is the position of rebirth and reawakening, as if you've just been given a new life to live. Give gratitude to the way your body moves and breathes. Give gratitude where gratitude is deserved. Take 5 full breaths here. Whenever you're ready, gently push yourself up into a seated position. Rest your hands on your knees or your thighs. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, release, side away. Bring your hands in front of your heart to seal in our practice with one Om. Take a deep breath in. Come back to your intention. Namaste. Hope you all have a wonderful day. You can follow me on Instagram, Swetha Does Yoga. Please subscribe freely to my YouTube channel, Swetha Does Yoga. You can get all of the flows there, 5-minute stretch breaks for those of you working from home now. And I'll see you next time. I'll be on tomorrow evening, 6:30 p.m. Have a great day.